The Stone Wasp Nest of Temple City, Episode 17. In the last episode, a bunch of pilgrims and priests are standing on the edge of the forest with Celts, and they had just drank a powerful draft of sakah that's invigorated them. And one of them says, "Watch this, fellas!" And he takes his little Celt and he goes, "Swish, swish, swish! 3 strokes, 1 hand! Go ahead, give it a try!" And the other guy goes, "Oh my God!" And Chalk says, "Everybody, grab your Celt and start swinging. Stay between these 2 huts and work your way back." Sakchen asks, "How will they know when to stop?" And Chalk replies, "We marked the edge of the patch. The Highlanders are waiting at the other end." An orgy of lumbering commenced when each man discovered that he could fell a mighty mahogany or oak with just a few swipes of his stone axe. And here's a picture, an overhead view of what's going on. Here they are, they're standing right here, and they're looking that way into the forest, and everybody's just gonna start working their way this way with their little stone axes. A Celt normally needed to be replaced after a half hour of work, but these Celts remained sharp throughout the entire day. After one man felled the tree, he quickly trimmed off the branches and piled them on the stumps. Then 2 others came behind him and carried off the log as if it were merely a bundle of river grass. And they stacked the logs on the southern edge of the clearing, next to the plaza where the moon priest was preparing an accelerant to use on the stumps. So they're gonna destroy the stumps in the ground, and the way they do that is they put bat guano and powdered sugar, and that equals kaboom! They're gonna explode the stumps. Jaguar Priest had ignored Chalk's invitation, but when nobody showed up for his evening rituals, he stormed out of his shrine and noticed the commotion for the first time. "Moon Priest, what are you doing?" "I'm mixing up some kaboom juice." "Why?" "Well, we gotta blow up all these stumps for the ball court." "Ball court?" And he looks over and he sees this. He sees that they have cleared out this whole section of the forest in one day. How could this have happened so quickly? Jaguar Priest had arrived just in time to see the last log tossed into the stack. He was filled with rage, but knew he should hold his tongue. And he asked, "How could this happen so quickly? We drank a magic sakah, and it gave each man the strength of 10 men." And this is Moon Priest talking to him. Something miraculous was happening. Indeed. Look at that man's Celt. And it's still sharp. It is still sharp, and it is so hot from slicing through trees, it smokes. And Jaguar Priest says, "Truly, the gods desire this ball court to be built. How else could it have been done so quickly? Look, Jaguar, I should finish this mixture soon. The stumps will take all night to burn down. I couldn't care less. Where's Cumix? I think he's over on the far edge of the clearing." "I see you've roped these 2 into another one of your schemes," accuses Jaguar Priest. "We were just talking about the next phase. You must stop this nonsense. You cannot build a new plaza without consulting anyone." "But I invited everyone." "Invited?" "It's for a new ball court, not a plaza," explains this priest. "We need a ball court, Jaguar," explains the other priest. "You have been drawing priests and worshippers away from the city." "Just for a day." "Well, once these stumps burn down, how will you pave it? It took years to quarry the gravel and stone for the plaza. No one must shirk their duties just to build a ball court." "But Jaguar." "No. You 2 have been whining about this ball court since you got here, and now you've teamed up with this character? Bah!" I think "bah" is Jaguar's signature phrase. "We should probably have planned this better," says one. what about your tower? Don't worry. We won't need all these folks for phase 2. I have a plan. So let me just take a peek over here. I think I will read this last page, and I'll fold this over for next time. Chalk demonstrated his plan. See how these 4 little twigs stay upright if I stick them into this pile of gravel? Look how this leaf sits on top of the twigs, just like a tabletop. That's how we'll build this tower. Where will we get the gravel? Who will help raise the logs? You heard Jaguar Priest. We can't use any more people to do our work. Who will dig the gravel out of the ground and then carry it into the clearing? It will take at least 10 men to erect a single log. And Chalk's completely confident. He says, that's where Sak-Chen comes in. And there's Sak-Chen, and he's brought Skunk Priest. Itzam, I found Skunk Priest, and he has agreed to perform his ritual. You think Skunk God will help carry gravel? Asks one priest. Just wait and see. I love this expression. So I just wanted to note that the Skunk Priest has a skunk pelt hat on. I will call Skunk God, but when he comes, you will need to do the talking. I still do not quite understand what you're up to over here. Should I start now? I'm rather sleepy. No, we need to wait until the stumps burn down. How long will that take, Sak-Chen? At least a night. Okay, let's all sleep while the fire works for us. I need to talk to Jaguar Priest tomorrow anyway. Him? Why? We'll need workers for one more day, and I don't want... this part was cut off. That's no good. How about, let's say, and I don't want any more trouble. And you're witnessing what I'm going to have to do for all the remaining copies. There we go. No one knows any better. Only you, the viewers of this channel. Okay, so thank you for watching. Next time we'll just take a look at. We've reached the end of this issue of this episode, but we'll take a look at the last page and do a little discussion of philosophies. So I hope you return next week.